What's this all about? Well, that's a very good question. So I'll give you a very good answer. It's all about the town of Staveley in Derbyshire. Both old and new. It's about what's happening now. And it's about what went before, to bring us where we are today. And it's about what is planned for the future. And Staveley Hall is, and always was, right in the heart of it all. Today Staveley is a dynamic and forward-looking small town in northeast Derbyshire. Some people think all roads lead to Rome. Not so. There was a time when Middle England's roads led to Staveley, as will be revealed and told, as new light dawns, and new pathways open, with junction 29A of the M1 close by, as is the enterprise zone at Markham Vale, all helping to bring new jobs, and new housing developments are unfolding. Staveley Town Council plays a central role in the life of the town of Staveley, working tirelessly to improve the lives of the local inhabitants, and to make Staveley a very nice place in which to live and work. Exciting new things are coming to Staveley, and Staveley Hall is back in the thick of it all. Something wonderful is happening at Staveley Hall in the heart of Derbyshire. Staveley, Markham Vale, and the surrounding communities are, at present, in the process of regeneration. Local assets and amenities include a leisure centre, Barrow Hill Roundhouse, the Memorial Hall, a developing canal basin for leisure activities, the Speedwell Rooms and, of course, Staveley Hall. Staveley Hall is an asset, ripe for promotion and further development. It is an asset, offering multifunctional potential to encourage tourism, create employment, and manifest revenue streams well above and beyond its apparent, quiet disposition.
That's very nice, but tell me, what am I actually looking at?
Perhaps we should begin by telling you what it's not. It's not a shopping center. It's not a park. It's not a leisure center. It's not a sports complex. It's not a market hall. It's not National Trust. And it's not English heritage. It's something just a little bit above and beyond those somewhat ordinary things, as you are about to discover.
Is this then Staveley Hall?
Yes, where the old meets the new. Staveley Hall is a central part of the rejuvenation of the heart of Staveley. We have disabled access and toilet facilities, and an exclusive disabled lift to all floors. And, of course, extensive free parking for all.
Pavilion.
In architecture, the name pavilion purposefully refers to a subsidiary building that is either positioned separately or as an attachment to a main building. The function of a pavilion is to make good on the promise of an experience to be enjoyed, a positive, worthwhile seeking of pleasure. Its attractions, as you will see, will soon become obvious.
Ah, I see. It has rather a large kitchen. Very impressive.
Yes, indeed. We can cater for 250 wedding guests. Plus, of course, the bride and groom. Well now, if you like the kitchen, just wait until you experience our elevated viewing lounge. which is also the restaurant. It's also the coffee lounge and main gathering area for all manner of pleasures. It shares its views with the main auditorium, with the extensive picnic pleasure garden overlooking our ancient woodland, and presents an unopposed view of the events happening down in the new Staveley Canal Basin. The lower and upper areas provide a designated venue for personalized community use, which as well as weddings may include birthday gatherings, and all manner of social business and corporate events. It's a stopping-off place on the Staveley Trail for walkers, cyclists, tourists and residents. Its elegance lends itself to concerts of a high order. Or something to help you go deaf a little bit quicker. We can cater for 90 guests in our viewing gallery. Come dining lounge, come coffee bar, come short order snack bar. It's a place where nice people can meet to experience nice exchanges. The pavilion is really all about what we build, and why we are building it. It's about the people who use it. It's not about the people who pay for it. It's not about the people who build it. And it's not about the people who control it. Its overriding concern is about the way people live. It's about the environment they inhabit. And an overriding factor is about the type of community that is created by that environment. Staveley should no longer be seen as the poor relation to the bigger towns around it. Staveley is elevating itself. Staveley is going places. And Staveley deserves the infrastructure that reflects upon its growing position in the scheme of things.
Oh, very nice speech. Do you think anyone is really listening? Do you think anyone understands? Or even cares enough to be involved? This is no small thing I'm seeing here. Someone once said, there is nothing more dreadful than imagination without taste.
Yes, someone also said that big things cannot come from small minds. But all that is being presented here is an idea. A concept that utilizes the maximum space that is available within which the imagination can step beyond what has gone before. Build it, and they will come.
Yes, I seem to have heard that somewhere before.
Did I mention the 250 wedding guests? And the bride and groom? Did I mention the plentiful top table? Making sure there's plenty of room for Granny. Light, bright, elegance is the watchword, from start to finish.
I want my event to be held in a special, memorable setting.
Well, pray continue on, and all will be revealed in as much enticing splendor as is deserved.
Is that champagne I see being offered to the lady?
But of course. However, she could just as easily have had a Bloody Mary, or even a milk stout. We really do aim to please all of our customers. Did I mention our extensive garden? This lends itself to lazy day picnics, and even candlelit candelabra suppers. Not to mention the brass bands on the terrace. Music to while away relaxing hours, with all facilities close to hand.
Okay, what's the crowning glory? What's up there?
Well now, this is the Swan's Nest. This is the room of delights. This is the room of serious enticements. This is our 100-plus seat cinema, This is our conference room. This is our lecture theatre. This is also our fully equipped classroom with very extensive views of the surrounding area. This is also our skied night observation place. And I'm sure that we can think of dozens more activities that this exciting room will lend itself to. Think of it as a very sophisticated tree house and you will get the idea.
The country looks to be in the midst of one of its periodic building booms. And in an ancient land such as our own, we cannot help but build the new amongst the old. We owe it to the people of this country to do infinitely better. And that is the purpose of today's conference. To try to learn from the past and take the best ideas forward as we build what will become tomorrow's heritage today. Now, it seems to me that the following ideas might conceivably be worth following up. First of all, recognition that sustainability actually means building for the long term, 100 years rather than 20 years. Secondly, because of this, it is worth building in an adaptable and flexible manner, reassessing and reusing existing buildings wherever possible. Thirdly, it is worth building in a manner that fits the place in terms of materials used, proportion and layouts, and climate, ecology and building practices. Fourthly, it is worth building beautifully in a manner that builds upon tradition, evolving it in response to present challenges and utilizing present-day resources and techniques. And finally, it is worth understanding the purpose of a building or group of buildings within the hierarchy of the buildings around it and responding with an appropriate building type and design.
Yes. Now I see why it's called the pavilion.
And that's how it will be known. The length and breadth of Middle England. The pavilion.